Hey gang, it's Will from Tested.
And it's Norm from Tested.
Norm, for today's show and tell, I have this.
It's a 3DS.
It's the new 3DS XL, but since we're in North America, we only get the XL version. There's no small version of the new 3DS. And if you've been following Nintendo handheld consoles for a while, you know that they generally release a handheld console and then a few years later, they update it with slightly faster internals, maybe a little more connectivity, some new feature.
Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color, exactly. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, SP. 3DS, DS, DSi, this is the new 3DS.
Tell me the 4 things that are new with it.
There are 4 things, that's exactly right. Faster CPU, a little bit more memory. There are 3 new controls. There's this little guy right here. It's like a eraser nub on a Lenovo laptop.
Okay.
There's 2 buttons, boom, boom, boom,
shoulder
right
buttons.
on the shoulder buttons. Those only work in new games that are designed especially for the 3DS, the new 3DS. So I've not used either of those at all. There's nothing out there that uses them. Xenoblade Chronicles, which I'm not interested in, is the only thing that uses right now. And if past Nintendo handheld consoles are any indication, probably there won't be too many games that take advantage of that stuff.
But the 3D?
Well, micro SD card instead of an SD card.
Ooh.
It's still 32 gigabytes maximum size. That's plenty of space for all of the games you're going to load on this thing. I've been using it for like 3 years with a 32 gig card. No problem. But the 3D.
The 3D.
The 3D has changed. If you remember, the 3DS uses a lenticular overlay on a screen and then a pair of LCDs to kind of give you left, right eye interpretations for real 3D without glasses.
Without 3D glasses.
Remember in 2010 when 3D was really important?
Yes. Not so much anymore.
Not so much anymore. But what I will tell you is if this thing had shipped with the adaptive 3D eye tracking, people would have been much more excited about 3D at the time it launched.
How does it work?
It's really neat. So there's this camera on the top of it, which has always been there, but apparently the new CPU gives it enough horsepower that it can actually find your eyeballs and track them, and it moves the image under the lenticular screen just enough that if you wiggle the console around like this as you're playing games, it locks onto your eyes and it moves the screen underneath so that the 3D effect doesn't phase in and out. There's no sweet spot, or more accurately, the 3D sweet spot moves with your head.
Very cool.
Yeah. Have you tried it yet? Give it a try.
Yes, I have.
I think the effect is really good.
It takes like half a second to lock in your eyes. 3D, 3D, 3D. Oh, still looking 3D.
Yeah.
So there goes the limited range there. 3D, that's fine, fine. And there's when it breaks.
So it works really well in a lot of situations. The places that it's broken are when there's a bright light behind you. So it uses an IR camera to track your eyes. So it even works at night. There's a little LED that illuminates you. It works with glasses on, which is great since I wear glasses. You can lay in bed with it up above you. However you want to lay, it generally works. Just don't have a bunch of bright lights behind you.
Sounds great.
It's pretty good. It's $200, which is I think the price of the old 3DS XL before the price drops. If you already have an original 3DS, I probably wouldn't trot out and buy one unless you really liked the 3D and wanted to use it more. But if you don't have a 3DS, there's a huge library of games available, a massive back catalog. A lot of that stuff's really cheap. And I think that this is it's a really nice handheld console.
But you can't charge it with USB.
You can charge it with USB, but you need a special kind of adapter that you can get from Amazon for about $5. If you wanted to plug it into the wall, you have to already have a 3DS charger, or you have to buy one. It doesn't come with one. It's another $15.
Wah.
It's a little lame. I think it works with your old DSi charger, but not your old DS charger.
That's the new 3DS?
That's it.
XL.
It's out now. You can find it everywhere. $200. It comes in a couple of different colors. I got red because that's what they had in stock. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.